Alrighty, boob tubes and jinkety top lines. So Hamas and Israel are exchanging prisoners. Woohoo! 48 hours of the ethnic cleansing / genocide stops. And you know, listening to the Western dominated press and the mainstream media are quite happily to talk about how Hamas is a proxy for entities in the Arab world that are against the creation of the state of Israel. But nobody's ever willing to dare even beg the question. Just beg the question. Just beg the question. Everybody will kind of sort of understand how Hamas and all that has kind of just turned that into kind of a war zone, you know. And then you need to bear in mind that the Hamas leadership sits in Qatar. Right? Qatar is where Al Jazeera comes from. The Al Jazeera studios. Remember a time before you had Al Jazeera speaking in English? Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera's studios are the old BBC Arabia studios. Qatar is owned, ran, governed by a royal family. Look at the links between Britain and Qatar and their royal family. Look at Al Jazeera. Literally, they're in the old BBC studios, Al Jazeera. Literally, the old BBC Arabia studios. Then you've got Iran, who is allegedly supporting and backing Hamas. And you've got, it was Iran that kicked British Petroleum, aka Britain, out back in the day. So there's some things to think about. Away from the very small narrative that all sides try to spin around this stuff, you know, rather than giving you a larger, broad spectrum of information to think about all this shit, because to fool idiots, you need to keep the story simple, you know, you can't go into all the complications and how complicated it is. And anyway, tonight, hopefully, at 9 o'clock, after Coronation Street, I'll be doing does Charlie Veach have a God complex? Or am I going to get knocked down? No, I'm not. Take 2, it will be on my backup channel, because talking about stabbing people with jaggy things and making it mandatory in British schools, you're not allowed to speak about that. Jeremy Vine showing ITN, all good in the hood, but little Tom, Dick and Harry on the boob tubes and the tickety talks, no. And that's thanks to all the militant, crazy, in my opinion, and each to their own and all that, all the crazy anti-militant jabbers, anti-jabbers, if you get me, out there, who, from my perspective, don't come at it from any wrong reason or science, just pure speculation. Anyway, tonight at 9 o'clock on my backup channel, I've shared the link on a few of the social medias and shit, so I'm pretty sure if you want to tune in, you'll be able to find it. If you want to get involved in the Does Charlie Veach have a God complex debate? Get it? Got it? Good. Get cheese. No, I don't actually. See if I can show you a wee bit of history without getting knocked down. Don't know what you can see, what you can. I can't flip this fucking thing round. But there is a Finiston crane Obviously, does he work anymore, but that's what they used to use to load up all the ships going over to America and elsewhere in the Empire with all the trains, steam engines that Glasgow was producing at the time. We got the world moving. Choo-choo, Thomas! Got cheese, no cats or cheese were used in the filming of this video.